Were you considering a trip to the exotic Indonesian islands but are concerned about the infamous Komodo dragon attacks? Or are you simply interested in the world's largest lizard and want to know how to protect yourself if you were to come into contact with one? Well, look no further, because we'll explain the vital strategies and methods for surviving a Komodo dragon assault and emerging unhurt in this video. So strap in and prepare to receive the best survival strategy for dealing with these ancient predators. You'll want to know how to protect yourself if you ever encounter a Komodo dragon in the wild, and we'll explain how to survive a Komodo dragon attack in this video. Komodo dragons are known for their speed, power, and lethal bite, making them one of the world's most dangerous predators. Yet with the correct methods and expertise, you can boost your odds of surviving an encounter with one of these fearsome reptiles. We'll go through everything from spotting a Komodo dragon in the wild to defending yourself during an attack. Thus, whether you're a wildlife enthusiast or want to be prepared for everything, this video is a must-see. So make sure to like, share, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to stay updated with our new videos. So what are Komodo dragons? Komodo dragons are big reptiles with long tails, powerful and agile necks, and robust limbs. Their tongues are forked and golden. Adults have a nearly uniform stone hue with obvious big scales. However, youngsters may have more brilliant colors and patterns. The Komodo's jaw and throat muscles allow it to swallow enormous quantities of meat at breakneck speeds. The Komodo dragon is the world's biggest living reptile. The average weight of these wild dragons is about 154 pounds. However, the largest documented specimen was 10.3 feet and weighed 366 pounds. Men become bigger and heavier than the females. Komodo dragons can only be found on a few Indonesian islands in the Lesser Sunda group, including Rinca, Padar, and Flores, as well as the island of Komodo, which is 22 miles long. The last time they were spotted on Padar was in the 1970s. They tend to dwell in tropical savanna woodland, although they may be found throughout the islands from the shore to the ridgetop. So how to survive a Komodo dragon attack? Well, to avoid being attacked by these massive reptiles, keep a safe distance between yourself and them. But there are several additional precautions you should take to ensure your safety. Number 1, join a group. As a Komodo dragon hunts, it looks for a single easy target. Thus, if you go on a trip to visit these massive reptiles, be sure to stick with other individuals or your group the entire time. You can contact a park ranger or join a group trip to visit Komodo National Park. Remember, the larger your party, the less likely you will be attacked. Number 2, keep to the specified path. Now, it would be best to stick to the park's authorized walking pathways. This approved traveling area is extremely busy, which the Komodo dragons avoid. Additionally, sticking on the hiking trail keeps you safer. Some individuals can aid you if a Komodo dragon strikes, since you are around park rangers and tourists. Keep in mind that these critters conceal in the undergrowth. They will most likely attack you if you do not detect them and are in a risky place. Number 3, maintain a safe distance. If you approach Komodo dragons too closely, they may get intimidated and afraid. They could strike you. Therefore, keep your distance and avoid approaching it. You may still observe Komodo dragons from a safe distance, avoiding attracting their attention. Make deliberate, steady, and slow movements. Even if you're far from the Komodo dragons, walk carefully, steadily, and slowly. Rapid movements can confuse Komodo dragons and elicit a reaction. Noises and behaviors might put them on the defensive and activate their hunting instincts. If you don't want to spark an assault, attempt to remain still or take strategic action. Number 5, run in a zigzag pattern. If you find yourself in the presence of a hazardous Komodo dragon, the good news is that you can outrun it. Komodo dragons are fast, faster than most humans, but they have low stamina. If you run in a zigzag pattern, the Komodo dragon will probably cease following you. Number 6, fight with everything you've got. Yet if you were to come face to face with this massive reptile, try not to be bitten. Because Komodo dragons have armor-like scales, you should target their eyes, nose, and mouth's interior to help keep the animal at bay. Target the dragon's face with a long stick or stones. Number 7, don't call attention to yourself. Did you know Komodo dragons have an extremely acute sense of smell? While seeing these gigantic reptiles, avoid wearing heavy scents. Don't even think of putting fragrance in your luggage. Additionally, avoid being harmed, since Komodo dragons can detect blood. When they smell blood, they believe it comes from their intended victim and attack. Number 8. Climb up the stairwell. Now if you encounter any huts or stilt homes with steps, take them and remain there until the dragons pass. Komodo dragons cannot climb stairs, staying on a higher floor will keep you safe. But do not try to escape by climbing a tree. To defend themselves from predators, young Komodo dragons reside in trees. Thus, you can withstand an assault from a young adult dragon on land, but if you were to stay in a tree, you could get into problems with a juvenile Komodo. Number 9. Beat it. If the Komodo dragon attacks, your best defense is to fight it off with a stick or other long item. Target the head or neck, as these are the most sensitive areas. Aim for the lips, eyes, or nostrils if you sense them ready to bite you. Number 10. Seek medical assistance. Even if you did not get any major or significant bite wounds from a Komodo dragon, you should always seek medical attention following any interaction with one. Even minor bites can get affected and cause blood thinning and toxicity. Are Komodo dragons vicious? Komodo dragons are capable of becoming hostile. Like many others, these reptiles are wild creatures, and wild animals may be hostile. Because Komodo dragons are not naturally violent, the attack is sometimes connected with their predatory impulses. Animals are frequently upset by people, and their instinct drives them to be violent. Now, Komodo dragons can be aggressive and are not as shy as some other lizards that you may be familiar with. They dislike being harassed and making touch with humans. Because the average human is the same size as a Komodo dragon's prey, the lizard regards the human as prey. Do Komodo dragons eat humans? Well, Komodo dragons do not generally eat people, yet there have been tales of people being devoured by Komodo dragons. Even in recent years, there have been incidents of people being attacked by Komodo dragons. The Komodo dragon is dangerous to humans due to its nature and hunting style. When bitten, the Komodo dragon creates poison in their saliva, penetrating their target. When combined with the microorganisms in their mouth, their bite is disastrous. Their bites inflict enormous gashes that can be fairly dangerous due to their strong neck muscles. The poison and germs in their saliva cause the unfortunate victim of the Komodo dragon to go into shock and the blood to not clot, resulting in enormous blood loss. Are Komodo dragons dangerous? Well, certainly Komodo dragons are considered deadly creatures. They are one of the world's largest and most powerful lizards, capable of inflicting a lethal bite. They are apex predators in their ecology and have already attacked and killed people. Komodo dragons are notorious for their toxic saliva, which carries a cocktail of dangerous bacteria that may cause septicemia and other fatal diseases, in addition to their size and power. Despite their fearsome image, Komodo dragons are interesting creatures that play a crucial part in their ecology, and efforts are underway to safeguard them and their habitats. A Komodo dragon assault in the wild might be scary, but by keeping cool and following these steps, you can considerably boost your chances of survival. Always respect these strong predators and allow them plenty of room. You may safely travel their domain and appreciate their wonderful presence in the natural environment if you have the correct information and preparedness. Stay safe and have fun on your wild adventures. So who are the Komodo dragon's predators? Well, again, when fully grown, Komodo dragons have no natural predators. Several predators may kill young and wounded Komodo dragons, including number 1, huge predatory animals. The Lesser Sunda Islands, where Komodo dragons are endemic, have had few predatory mammals, although those that do exist occasionally feed on young or injured dragons. Number 2, predatory birds. Powerful birds of prey, such as eagles, may readily hunt baby Komodo dragons hiding in trees. The birds have superior vision and can strike from the air, giving them a clear edge. Number 3, mature Komodo dragons. Adult Komodo dragons can sometimes become cannibalistic and feed on younger members of their species. They do this most often at times of food scarcity, although they may do it at other times if they develop a taste for their kind. Are you prepared to face the most dangerous island on the planet? Watch our next video to uncover the greatest tips and tactics for surviving Snake Island.